Hey everyone, I'm back again. My name is Ashley. I want everyone to know this subject that I'm finna talk about is gonna be very deep. Some people ain't gonna like it. And personally, I feel like, giving advice on parents, do not allow your boyfriend, husband to watch your kids. My upbringing was real messed up, and I was raised up with my own father molesting my older sister. It traumatized me, and when I witnessed that, it messed my whole mind up and thought process up about leaving mine with a stepdaddy. My dad was around my sister from 1 up until he passed away and everything. When I was like 21, I had to bury him because my mama and him was never married. But it really opened my eyes up not to trust no one. I don't care no type of situation. I'm not finna do that. Your boyfriend is not your babysitter. Second of all, that's not his child. They will not view your child the same as their own kid. I don't care, because that's not blood. I'm sorry offending good stepdads that's out there, but my mindset is, seeing these kids get killed, molested, even at teenage age, and they was around them since birth. And they don't just do that when they're younger. They sometimes groom them till they get mature in body, or mature enough. You understand? And at the end of the day, that's why I don't allow my boyfriend or no one I'm in a relationship with to discipline my kids. Because if they're kids, that's an authority figure. That's like a parent. And they could be beating them because they don't want nothing to do with your child. They could be beating them because they child are molesting them. They could be beating them just because they witnessing them do mess up, like adultery or cheating on their mama. They could be beating them because, okay, I'm with mama, I want mama, I don't want the kids. And some people don't have that parental and that bond right then. If they don't got it, ain't gonna never be there. And one thing about it, some mamas that are messed up out there, they allow their child to get molested by them because they love them, and they don't want to let it out that they messed up. Some parents can't even own up to their mistakes, and they don't even like to be embarrassed that they made this one mistake. But one thing about it, keep it hush hush. I pray that kids come out and tell it. I don't care if you're an adult. If you even get 18, people like, why you telling that 9? So what? Whenever it come out, it need to come out. But also, don't live a victim role. God knows what your parents been through. You understand? As kids. And they be in that victim mode. You need counseling. You need to turn to someone. You need to go tell a teacher. You need to go tell the police. You need to go tell a firefighter. But one thing about it, you need to open up and tell what happened, because that will haunt you for the rest of your life. Your mind will never be right. I was raised up being molested myself. But one thing about when I told what happened, it was a weight off my shoulders. And I tell anyone, like, you ain't gonna never forget it, but it's a learning experience to be aware of wolf in sheep clothing. And one thing about it, I pray people really wake up about this. I see this almost every other day on the news. Stepdaddy did this, boyfriend did that, husband did this to their stepchild. The problem is that just because you want a man to raise your kids, just because you and me make this same mistake, just seeing that on the news too. But one thing about it, you cannot just trust someone. You gotta know their heart. You need to know if they act like they love your child and they act like they love your child around you. But one thing about it, you better pay attention to your kid's personality. If your child was an upbeat, happy, joyful, loving child, and now they quiet, timid, depressed, like personality changed. You need to sit down, talk to your child, build that bond with your child. I let mine know I will kill somebody over mine. I'm putting them in prison. I don't care if I'm in love. I talk to my kid like this. I'm in love. I love that person. But that don't make me forget that I got a child and that ain't their child. That's the type of mentality I had. I sat down and talked to mine at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years old. I talk to mine. Come and tell mama. You already know how mama is. I don't play that. I don't let teachers hit mine. I don't let nobody hit my kids. And unless, my mama or something, and she don't even like to hit mine. You understand? But when it comes to me protecting mine, you're supposed to be a protector, a provider. You're supposed to protect your kids. And regardless how I feel about somebody, that's why I tell, don't allow them to discipline your kids. Because one thing about it, they'll be fearful. They'll be scared to tell you. Because they'll be thinking like, hey, my mama, hey, she love him. She might not never do nothing about it. My mama, I don't know. And there are instantly she love him too much. They be thinking that in their head. They think that in their head. And I'll tell anybody, go tell. Teacher. Auntie. Somebody that you know that really got your back and love you. Or, tell somebody that you know would tell. Know that would do something about it. That loves you unconditionally. Loves you. Willing to kill somebody over you. Like, one thing about it, it's like, you tell a best friend one thing, but your best friend may never tell you nothing about it. But one thing about it, I help so many kids, teenagers, go tell. Because if you want it to stop, you have to go tell. You understand? You have to go tell. Because if you keep that a secret forever, you never know. You might come up missing, might come up dead. Because they're going to want to keep it a secret. You understand? I pray like people really understand to be quiet. Don't be quiet about situations. And, don't ever be quiet about it. You need to tell. And I don't care what kind of fear. I don't care if they threaten to kill your siblings or something like that. Because I kept that a secret for a long time because of my younger siblings. You understand? And that's why I allowed it to happen to me, because they threatened to kill my younger sibling. And that is a scare tactic. But definitely, if you don't tell, it always gonna continue. And that's one thing about it. I'm proud of a lot of young kids that came out and told. But when it comes to a situation where if they didn't tell their mama, and they tell their mama and they covered it up, I pray for God that they go to prison. You understand? Because if you tell your own the one that's supposed to protect you and they allow this, that's when them kids need counseling. Those kids need counseling. Because you never know what is going on and need to pay attention to situations. You understand? And I went to school for daycaring, and it educated me and to know signs of a kid that been molested, and and I always I've been one of them type of people, like I babysit a person child, I question them, and that's how I am. Because certain mentalities and personalities should not be a certain way that a kid should handle themselves. And I want people to understand, like, at the end of the people, like, you shouldn't have even did that. You should have went and told their mama. Let me tell you something. You never know if a mama actually allowed it. You understand? But when it comes to situations, I have to be very cautious about kids I have around my kids, because adults not the only people that molest kids. Some kids be molested and then they show gay tendencies, or they show be very sexual active at a very young age, and you know, certain situations, if you don't go to school for it, you won't even pay attention to it. You understand? And then something that happened to your little boy, like, okay, you might have a 3-year-old little boy hanging out with your 3-year-old little boy, and then they kissing and making out, and then a little girl acting like this with your daughter. And that's why you gotta teach them good touch, bad touch, and if somebody did this to you or something like that, you gotta really educate your kids. And you gotta start that at 3, 2 years old, you know, and you gotta role play with them like, who did this to you? Anybody ever did this to you? Because if they going straight to Head Start, you don't never, you know, at 3 years old, you don't never know what them kids doing in the excuse me, in the Head Start building. So you don't just start having that conversation. You start that conversation at 2.5 when they very knowledgeable and very smart, and about 3 or 2 years old with their maturity level. You have to always open. Hey, what happened in school today? Or hey, how your friends? Or how your friends act? And you know, certain situations, open communication is the best. And show that you're interested in your kids' well-being, or interested in what's going on in their life. You better open that up. You can't be standoffish. You can't be like, no, what? You can't act like that. Don't act like that with your kids. And a lot of people don't know how the hell come to you, but you need to. You need to. And a 3-year-old, always talk to your kids. Talk. And then your kids, you'll be amazed what your kids done came and told you. You'll be like, what? Like, I was amazed. You understand? Like, hey, my kids got a 13-year gap period. And, yeah, I got allergies real bad. Everybody sorry. But I want everyone to understand, like, I pray this bless someone. I pray, you know, find closure, knowledge, and, you know, and I pray everyone have great step-parents in their life. Step-mamas and step-daddies. And the ones that are amazing parents, I commend you. I was raised up by my own uncle, my auntie's husband, and that was a wonderful male role model that really helped me to realize that all men are not bad. That's what made me really speak up. You understand? I ain't trusting no man. I ain't trusting nobody. Only man I trusted really was my granddaddy. And, you know, I knew my daddy loved me. But when I told him what happened to me, he broke out crying. That was very disturbing to me. And to this day, I was very disturbing. But if you ain't love my own child, why would you love your own me? That's how I felt. You ain't love my sister. So that's how I felt. So, but at the end of the day, everyone is not like that. But I pray mamas, daddies, open communication with their kids. Because if you're an absentee parent and you don't live with the mama, you need to open communication with your kids. Start talking. Be very calm and talk. Take them out to lunch and talk to them in open communication. And find out if anything ever happened to your kids. God bless you, everyone. Bye.